Brewster, you're so cool! Anybody? 80s babies? Get that reference? No one? Just me all alone here? Chris doesn't understand me, he doesn't know that movie. I'm gonna make him watch it. If you know what the movie is, let me know in the comments. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Brickmeupscottie. You're watching Beamers. Today we're looking at something scary. Even the light is flashing. Still gotta fix this freaking light at some point. Flicker, flicker, flicker. So today we're looking at something very goth, very dark. Kind of cool. Small little sets. Great. You don't have to have a lot of space, or you don't need a lot of space to have these little guys. If you're familiar with alternative brick brands, you know what I mostly review, I'm sure you know about them already. But if you're not, if you are, whatever, there's a brand called Decool. Yeah, it sound familiar? Yeah, Decool makes the most awesome looking minifigures. They're not perfect, they look great. But what you see in front of me is from their sister brand called Brickcool. I want to say Be Cool. Very Halloweeny, which is coming up. What you're seeing in front of me is available on Brickmeupscottie.com. Go get yours today or anywhere. What are we looking at? Scottie, tell me right now. So what we're looking at is from a brand called Brickcool. And this is the series based or loosely based on a Hong Kong film called Mr. Vampire, or the Chinese name is called KZ701-04. They call it Zombies and Taoist. KZ701-04 and 4. Pieces vary from 400 to around 1,000, depending on the set. Sorry, I threw all my boxes away, but I actually have a couple of the other ones here in stock, so I can just show you the box unwrapped really quickly. Because that box actually looks pretty good. There's 3 of them here. I don't have the Harbor one, sorry. It's somewhere stored away or thrown away by me or by Chris. But look at the box design, right? Box looks totally A-okay. Really good design, and it pulls out. You know, you got a little bit of graphic here that looks cool. There's the back there. And a couple of the sets can kind of combine together. We'll see that after we look at all the sets. There you go, nice boxes. What about the manual? Here's the 4 books. And they all are the same size, thank goodness. Nice and tiny, very simple. Yeah, look at those lovely books. If I were just to open one page for you, it's fairly easy to read and put together. There you go. So if vampires and ghosts and ghouls scare you, do not watch any further. But if you enjoy me, just watching me anyway, I'm scary enough for you guys, right? No, but seriously, thank you so much for supporting this channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and all that good stuff. Ring that bell if you want to see new videos. If you're also a fan of Hong Kong films and you know Mr. Vampire, give it a like. My uncle was in the movie, and I think my uncle is actually in the set. So we'll start in the order of the manual with this one first. So the first set we're looking at is The Jail. If you're a fan of the movie, you'll love this. If you're not a fan of the movies, don't worry about it, man. If you like goth, dark stuff, this is still pretty cool because it's a little diorama. You can add this to your set or just put it on the side. It's still pretty neat. Now, it does come with a couple characters, and one of the characters is the main guy in all the sets, and he's there with a sword, and some issue with the figure with this one, and I heard that it's quite common. You can be a little bit loose on the torso, but the other ones on the sets are totally fine. They're tight, they're snug. Just him on this one. This guy is going to attack this, so they say zombie, but that is actually a Chinese vampire. And the reason that they have this yellow paper on their head is to stop them from moving. They go like this. The paper moves, they come after you. They go, they hear sound. Just look up Mr. Vampire. I'll put a link in the description. Maybe you can watch the full thing on YouTube. It's fun. Okay, so we got the entrance here. It is open on this side, so you can totally play with it if you wanted to. So we come to this side of the wall. You got some spiders and red spiders and a leaf or branch there. Jail cell door doesn't open. A little white evil looking pumpkin thing there. And that's kind of cool. At least it's got some decoration on there. On the back, it's a little bit more simple. Different colored branches there. Another pumpkin up here in the corner. And this side also kind of repeats what you saw on the other side, except it's more open here. We swing it back to this side here. Look, this floor has teeth. It's like a big tongue going, sticking out. The door opens and closes just fine. I think each set comes with a snake and spider. I can't remember, man, but anyway, I'll put the snake here. You got this guy who's chained up by the head, leaning against the door. And look at this guy here. He's being punished. Oh man. It looks like he got a spear here. That's actually pretty cool. The dragon head black spear. That's actually pretty detailed. I like that. You got a flame going up in the corner here. And you go inside and you got this vampire. I don't know, but he looks like he's turning into a big spider. Got big legs behind him. Rawr. It almost looks like the Doctor Strange tentacle thing coming out of the wall, whatever that is, from the other sets that I reviewed. Did you guys see that one already? I'll put the link in the description. Very cool set, but oh man. Now the main hero, the detail, I like his expression. He's like, Urgh. I love the gold coin sword. Those are coins, right? Yes. Those are what he uses to fend off or fight with the vampires. I just buy the set just for the sword. The detail on the guy looks really good. He has printing on the back as well. And I like the hat that he wears. I love the whole dark vibe to it. Everything's been so bright and yellow. Finally down to something a little dark here. So that is the gel for you. You ready to look at number 2? So the second one we're looking at is the hall. It's a very small hall area. And I don't know. I think even Chris doesn't quite know who this character is. She's kind of like the queen. I'm not quite sure. We'll just call her queen. She looks like a queen to me. Look at how crazy this thing is. So this queen lady, while she's there, we'll look at her. She looks very anime, her face. She looks kind of too happy. She's wearing shorts. Those are all prints. I like the top, the hat, and I love how they're chained. They do this thing where they chain her up, and the other set as well. It's kind of an interesting look to it. The whole theme is very BDSM. I'm not gonna go into that, but anyway, look, she's all chained up on this crazy looking thing. And let's just take a quick look at the side walls before we dive into the details there. You got this side, which has got some flowers. Has a little bit of color there. The east fence has the windows right there, nice and red. We come to the back here. This is kind of cool. Use this gold piece here. Then you got a couple, I don't know if I'm missing any more lanterns. No, there's only one here. The lantern there. And this, I guess this is like a hallway, so this is why they call it a hall. Now we can look at the details. On the back wall, everything's prints. I don't think there are any stickers on this set. They have some sayings right there. They're like protection signs, protection symbols. It looks really good. I like that. And then you got this throne area. Look at all this gold, and I don't know, it looks really crazy, the design of this thing. And you got one more character there. He looks like a warrior. Anybody know who this guy is? I don't know who he is. He's totally in black. I like his red eyes, dude. He's like the master or something. It's just unfortunate the girl's face doesn't really match with the set. But other than that, everything else looks really cool. This is like a ritual room. Big L would never make a room look like this. This is like where you do all your worshipping in a very scary way. There's 2 more prints on the back. I don't know what these signs mean, and neither do Chris. It's like heaven and hell behind the hallway, where you're gonna go when you die. Another spider and snake down below. But overall, very cool. I like it. It's just fun. Might be a little bit far-fetched for some of you guys. Maybe you're all sitting there going, Scottie, I'm getting too scared. Please go back to buildings. Don't worry. We'll have more modulars for you. So that's number 2. What's the third one? So this is the third one, and this one is kind of like a graveyard, but I guess we just call it Queen. This is where the Queen will arise and come out and destroy the world. But it has our hero here. And what was interesting is the last set doesn't even have our hero. It's just the guy in black. So sorry, one set doesn't come with a hero. But here's the hero, the main guy with his gold sword again. His torso is totally fine. He's snug in there, pretty tight. Same expression, same outfit, same style. This one has a little bit more coverage. You got 3 walls here. You got the main gates, the doors open there. Go on this side, more spiders and branches. Then you got the back over here. I like the look and the design there, and I love the gold on the top. Look at that, super sharp. It makes the set feel a little bit more rich, which is nice. Got some lanterns hanging there. And on the back, it's the Queen coming back. There she is. That's a crazy looking coffin. Typical Asian old school one, right? Like you see that in all the movies. Yeah. It will rise and open up and go, I will come out of this. Over here on these 2 sides, you do have some flower beds. Looks like they have babies. What are these guys? These are like statues, I think. Flesh tone babies. Chris is looking at me like, what are those? I don't know. They're like naked babies. That's really wrong. Sacrifice to be the new queen. Again, there's a spider. I don't know where the snake is, went somewhere. And there's a couple more things here that I forgot to point out. You got the tree here in this corner, very simple tree, thank goodness. And another bamboo here. Now above the queen, there's more gold signs right there, gold swords. You know, you can always take those out and use those as weapons. You know, a lot of these sets, when they use the Chinese, it's very poetic, right? It's like poems. They don't make sense. There's no way you can translate them. If you can translate it, go for it. So there, third one, we're done. So this is the biggest one. They call it, or we just call it the harbor. You got a boat and a little dock. It reminds me of the Xingbao Adventure series that has been discontinued and they sell no more. I'm sorry, guys. I know some of you are still looking for that. It's gone now, man. But at least you have a little bit of like adventure mode here. So you got a hut on the side, you got a tree on the side, and you got the most gothic looking boat ever. But be very careful when you're lifting this one up. It is on 2 plates. It's like it'll just break apart. Let's take the boat off and look at this land first. Put that boat there. Now it's being held down right in the center there, so you do have to push down. So here you go, you get an idea of the plate there. It looks really cool. I like the look of it. Very small. This actually might fit in with the whole Ninjago thing. I don't know. I'm always saying Ninjago for everything. You go Asian, whatever. But if you're looking for something unique anyway for your city, maybe you can turn this into like part of the Chinese New Year set. Make it look all fancy, take away all the flames and the scary stuff. On this side, you have a jungle or tree with a little bit of rock formation, spider climbing on the wall, and you got some decoration. Chris is reminding me that the yellow signs here are probably the yellow papers with some blood on it, put on the vampires and make them stand still. Then you come to this tiny little hut here, very simple to put together. You got a door here that goes inside, and if I flip it to the back, there's nothing there, it's empty. It cut the whole thing in half. You have a box here with some fish inside, and then there's a lantern hanging up here. And that's it for the island part. I mean, there's a little bit of like land here with the flags on it. There's our hero again. This time he's holding a shield. So his expression is actually different from the other ones. But he still has that gold coin, sword, and his torso is fine. I like the flames here. It's cool. And over here is his sidekick character. Great thing is I was so happy. Now I think they combined a couple characters into one character. Because in the movie, there's like 2 assistants. And one of them is my Uncle Ricky, who passed away years ago. Uncle Ricky, wherever you are, I hope you're happy. And I was really joyful when I put this together. I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of my uncle in there. And it looks just like him. That was really cool. So I like that figure quite a lot. He really does have that expression in real life. Everywhere I take him, he's like scared of everything. He's like, "Rah!" And there's a little bit of space underneath here. I guess you could hide your treasures underneath there. Ooh, treasure. Now let's look at this crazy looking boat that's sailing in. Ooh, this is the most blackest boat I have ever seen. Look at the design here on the side with this horn-like things going up. I love this vampire. He's like chained up. He looks like he's floating, being held down there. Really unique and different. And I like the front here, the boat. You got this guy, just like a statue, I think. But he has a little bit of printing on his face. He looks so evil. And of course, we got our queen up there. Same queen. She's in charge of this boat. And you got another vampire on the back there. The vampire looks really cool. I like the hat. He's got a long ponytail on the back. The yellow paper covering his face. You take that off. You know, there's a shot without it. There's a little spider there. A flag with a very nice print on it. Can this open? I don't think you're supposed to open or take this off. Yeah, it looks like it won't. Oh no, it's gonna fall apart. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would just leave it. There's nothing inside. You can definitely put more characters on the inside. But yeah, this is like scary, right? If you're on the ocean and this boat came towards you, how would you feel? And there's a place here that you can mount these suckers on. Go like that. There, where, here, there we go. Yeah, that is awesome. Dimension time. Break out your 32 by 32 base plates. Let's start in the order as we reviewed them. So I put the first one down here. The good news is they're all the same. The first 3 are the same size. It's 16 by 16, 16 by 16. So let's check the height on this one. I'll break out my 1x4 bricks. Stack your bricks right there. Look at that. That is around 11 bricks in height. What about the next one? Oh, that is around 14 bricks in height. There you go. What about number 3? Number 3? Right there, look, just barely goes under there. That is 16 bricks in height. And don't forget, it is also 16 by 16. What about the last one? Look at that. This thing fits on a 32 all the way across. Nice. And it's by 16 there. So what's the height for this one? Yeah, it's my 1x4 bricks. That is 17 bricks in height. There is your dimension. Now, one other thing to mention is if you actually do buy the set, you can combine these 3 together to make like a little stage, like a little video game level type thing. So if I look at the box here, I'm gonna take these 3. I had to look at the picture there. So you take this one here. Oh, here's the hallway, so you go like this here. This one combines to here, like supposedly like that. This one is the main entrance. Like so. So that's the back, you see in the back. Now if I flip it here. Oh, it's gonna knock over. Yeah, like that. Boom. So like you start right here. So you can be like Mario and go. Ding 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 ding, bring bring bring. Then you go into this room here. Dude, oh I lost my sword. Bring, bring. Dude, go in this hallway. Oh, it's me, the twin me, it's an evil trap. No, and you go inside and you're locked inside and you lose. Game over. But anyway, that's kind of cool. You can combine all 3 together like that. Very neat. I like it. All right, it's been about a month since I've finished this video. So I'm wearing the same shirt, that's good. I've already moved on to other videos. That means I'm finished with this one. I can drop this. I'm gonna drop these now. Are you excited? Turn off your player if you don't want to watch this. We're gonna drop these in pairs. So I'm gonna go ba-bam, ba-boom, ba-bam, ba-boom. Let's see how these hold up. Well, this one took it the worst. Now I gotta find these pieces. Hey, the boat survived. What a surprise. The rest of them, a couple of pieces in shambles here and there. It's more like the small stuff. This one is just the wall right there. Easy peasy to fix up. So was that scary enough for you? Did you like that? Don't forget it is available on my store. Or you can get it wherever you can, as cheap as you can. Go for it, man. I personally enjoy it. I think I'm just gonna display these for the rest of my life somewhere. I need more darker sets, man, to go with these. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more videos. Yeah, I'm here to stay for good. All right then. So, until next time, break me out. May dim the light just a little bit because it's like good thing.